some of you may know by now, there's a Nier Gacha game coming out very soon, right? Nier Gacha game that's been on the horizon for a minute. We kind of knew it was happening because obviously it's been in Japan for quite some time now. A lot of things going on. It had a beta for the global. It had a pretty good reception, especially with the Nier fan base and stuff like that. Very interesting concept where it's taking like the Nier universe and is like putting inside like this like brand new story that obviously is done by Yoko Taro, which is very nice, but also it has this like new nice aesthetic, making these brand new types of characters that we never seen before. Very, very interesting for sure. I cannot wait for this game to actually come out. So it starts off with like you're playing with like this girl and this like little ghost called Mama or whatever, and like everything takes place in this like the universe called the Cage, which is the place where you move around. That's when the main story takes place. So you move around in like this cage place, and like every scene or every place you go to has its own like different directive and his own like way to try to tell the story along with his perspectives and stuff like that. Very cool as far as like how they try to like play the main story out. Fully like English voice when the characters interact, which I like. So English voice acting is inside the game as well. Praise be to that, because you guys know I'm not a big fan of reading, so less reading for me the better. But nah, for real, it does look good. Nier collab is happening as soon as the game come out as well, along with a brand new, I think a global exclusive character that I don't believe is inside the Japanese or any version of the game right now. So let's take a look at some of these trailers, just see what the game looks like so you guys can see it, and then let's talk about it a little bit further because it looks pretty cool.
It's a truly massive structure.
Oh man.
Where you woke up and this sandy area here are just small.
Look at these
parts
different
of it.
environments. Everything looks pretty already.
This place is called the Cage?
Yep.
And now, the moment you've been waiting for, dream time!
So I wonder if some of the environments actually going to take that like 2D aspect. Like, is that gameplay? That looks pretty cool. That is going between these two, like these different perspectives,
Our
right?
bodies and emotions are not free. One often lacks the will to choose from the remaining options.
One thing I do want to say when it comes to this world, it is expansive as far as there are things to find and collect inside this world. So apparently it's pretty like linear. There are things for you to collect, so you can miss things, and there's things you don't want to miss when you're going through it. I don't know if you can go through it multiple times. I don't really know how the main story as far as he plays out is maybe stage based, so you could probably go through it again, but there are things to collect. I do know that. I've seen that.
One often lacks the will to choose from the remaining options.
These feelings, they're all real. But my reality wasn't.
I just can't wait to hear some good Nier music again, bro.
Happiness.
A whole Gacha game full of Nier music.
Perhaps freedom, in the truest meaning of the word, never existed to begin with.
Yo, cutscenes.
To deal with gods right now. I am a different man now.
It's something I want to do.
I won't stop until
Look like it got some pretty good cutscenes in it, I'm not gonna lie.
Into your mind.
I can destroy the flowers with this.
What is your
So it is a turn-based Gacha RPG. It is going to be a turn-based game where your character's semi-auto turn-based, pretty much.
We have a final fragment to reclaim.
It looks very good though. Nier Reincarnation. So yeah, like I was saying, the gameplay for this is definitely going to be like semi-auto turn-based when it comes to it. So that means you're going to be basically controlling the skills of the characters. So you can manually time the skills whenever you want to play. Your characters will manually always do their auto attacks on like a interval, and you controls when you want to use your skills. There's the each character got like 2 skills they could use. There's also an indication to let you know what skills are going to be stronger on the enemies that you're fighting. And then every character has an ultimate too. There's a chaining mechanic, probably. Last time I played a game that had like a chaining mechanic as far as like getting more damage. Is that right there? Combo. Only game I played that like had a thing like that was probably Tales of Vesperia. So like I was saying, there is going to be a Nier Automata crossover or collab. Once again, I don't even know why they call it a collab. It's like you're collabing with yourself. But yeah, there is going to be a Nier Automata collab the day this game launch. So I know people especially are going to be definitely re-rolling the hell to try to get their favorite Nier Automata characters. As far as we know, there is going to be 2B, It's going to be 9S, A2, and then I think a global exclusive. Don't quote me on that. 2P, which we're going to talk about the history of 2P in just a second. But let's look at this real quick. This will be here day 1.
All we can do is fight.
Guys know I'm
Everything that lives is designed to end.
Nier fan. Nier Automata fan.
Scanners like me mostly work alone.
Machines don't have souls.
Oh man. So the best thing about this collab is there's going to be unique looks for these characters in this game as well. So they're going to have their original look, and then they're going to have their new look for this game specifically. So very cool that they're actually going to be, there's costumes in this game. This game actually has costumes for characters as well too. So new looks for these characters, hey, I'm all about it. But very short trailer, to say the least. But let's take a look at their other look real quick, because this is the I understand why it's funny now that I see it. I was just thinking they wanted to not show off the full costume, but I think they wanted to censor 2B, because the 2B look is a little bit gormless in the game once you actually fully see it, which is going to be this look right here. So this is the actual look. Like I said, there's brand new costumes for the characters, and this is going to be the new 2B one. So this is the new look for A2 right there. So she definitely has like a little bit more of the upper body on, and then like just this like blouse shirt. Obviously she never really had any pants on like that, so she seems still to have like the hot pants or whatever on, and then like the tarnished leg garments or whatever. So that much hasn't changed too much from her like main look. This is the new non-S look, so it looks pretty cool. Like I said, they're not changing the designs drastically. They want to stick true to like what the characters actually look like and what they represent, but they are changing up their garbs a little bit, and you can definitely tell where there's new pieces of garments and clothing and stuff like that. So it's definitely pretty cool that they're actually just getting new outfits, period, or just getting updated outfits. So does anybody actually know where 2P comes from? I just want to ask the chat real quick. Does anybody actually know? 2P, yes, 2P is a full canon character now to the actual Nier lore. Yes. It started off as a meme and it became real. I'm not lying. This is a character that was memed, people loved it, and it became a real thing. Final Fantasy 14, no, that's when she actually became canon. It actually started in Soul Calibur. It's the second color, so she's second player. So people just called her 2P as a joke. When you pick 2B versus 2B, it defaults you to this second alternate color of a white 2B, and that's where it comes from. And so people memed it, they liked the color, and then in Final Fantasy 14 they made it a real thing, and then Yoko Taro was like, oh no, she's canon, she's real to the Nier universe, I'm calling this now. And people are like, what is real? And so now 2P is officially a real thing. Don't let your memes be dreams. This is a true definition of that. Don't let your memes be dreams, because your waifu too can become a real and alternate character. Anyway, let's look at the actual trailer that they just announced for 2P.
Hope not for the future. All
2P is here.
meaningless. I fight for every last one of us.
Woo!
Allied backup confirmed. I will end you.
Now, the interesting thing about this is they're showing her along with the other characters, making it seem, no, this isn't a costume. This is a different character. So not only are we getting the Nier crossover, she's going to be her own character. There's 4 Nier Automata characters to get now because 2P is canon. It's crazy that Yoko Taro really made the Final Fantasy 14 lore built inside of the game and connected it back to the Drakengard and Nier lore and made it canon inside of the official Nier universe. Final Fantasy is legitly canon to Nier universe now because of how he actually made the story, and he officially said it. Let's keep looking.
For the future, all is meaningless. I fight for every last one of us.
Yes, the dress is a bit different.
Allied backup confirmed. I will end you.
Jeez. Looking pretty good. She's looking pretty good, man. The game looks good too. So crossover begins July 28th. And lo and behold, that's when the game comes out. Overall, like, I'm very excited for Nier Reincarnation. Like I said, it comes out next week. So this game will be coming out next week. I can't wait for this game to actually drop. It's going to be like, I don't know, a good time. So I will definitely be playing this on stream next week for sure. Get my first hands impressions on it. Let you guys know. Obviously, I'll be making, you know, the runarounds, the guides and stuff like that once I understand the game a little bit to help new players out when it comes to this game. Definitely going to be looking forward to this on my roster of things to play as well, because I'm a huge Nier fan, and be having this game at the forefront is definitely going to be something I'm very interested in. So hopefully I enjoy the game, man. So far from what I've seen, the gameplay and stuff from the beta streams and stuff, people having a good time. It definitely looks like it's going to be pretty fun. They had a stream, I believe a day or two ago, about the game, showcasing some of the actual gameplay for the actual like official release. So Square Enix had their own stream for it, and yeah, people were enjoying it, man. It looked like a good time. So we're definitely going to be playing this when it comes out. 2P's canon, man. 2P's really out here. He's really here.